J-pop news on Promic TV. This week we have a music journalist Daniel Robson to tell us about the Great Escape, plus Mayu Wakisaka's new music video.
Hello and welcome to J-pop News on Promic TV. I am Joann, your tour guide, and I am taking all of you on a wonderful tour of J-culture and music. So before we get into the show, I just want to say something real quick. So until last week, we've been showing you all the live footage from Taro and Jiro's amazing live performance and our live shooting. And I just want to say thank you so much for all of you who came out. I had a blast. It was amazing to see all your faces. You guys were an absolutely amazing crowd. And Taro and Jiro too, they were absolutely amazing. And I can't wait to have another event like that, a live shooting, very soon in the future. So I can't wait to party with you all again.
Hi, we are Crossface. This is Ken. This is Hiro. You're watching J-pop News on Promic TV. Check it.
The Great Escape, Europe's leading festival that showcases emerging artists from all over the world, is taking place in Brighton, UK between the 8th and the 10th of May. Buffalo Daughter, Mayu Wakisaka, and Taro and Jiro are performing at the Great Escape on one of the most important and influential events on global music festival calendar. To find out more, we are joined by a very special guest, a UK-born music journalist, Daniel Robson. Daniel is a features editor at the Japan Times. He writes freelance about music, video games, and Japanese pop culture for other publications around the world. He is also known by many Japanese music fans for his popular podcast, It Came From Japan. Okay, welcome to our show, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you very much for having me.
We're so happy that you're here. So I'm just gonna get right into the questions. So you host a podcast dedicated to Japanese music called It Came From Japan, right? So how did you get into Japanese music?
Well, it was rescuing a discarded Shonen Knife CD from a trash can about in the late 90s, a friend's house, this unloved, unwanted CD.
Yeah?
And I rescued it, and it was, one of the best things I ever heard. So,
okay.
Yeah. From there, I kind of got into things like, Puffy and some Japanese pop and Japanese punk music, or rock music and electronic music, and started to notice there was loads of great stuff going on in Japan. Right. So after this, I was a music journalist in London, and then I started to write about some Japanese artists, interviewing people like, Utada Hikaru and that kind of thing. And so then when I decided I had enough of London, I decided to move to Japan. That was about 8 years ago.
Okay. And so we've been talking about the Great Escape this week. And so have you ever been to the Great Escape?
Yeah, well, we did. It Came From Japan did a stage at the Great Escape for the first 5 years of the festival. So I went all 5 of those times, and it's a pretty wonderful festival.
Yeah, what's fun about it? Like, what's the vibe like? Everything.
Well, it's in Brighton, which is a kind of a seaside town near London. They take over the whole town. You've got music venues, all over the place, and even places that aren't usually music venues. Churches will have stages and whatever. And so then they have just hundreds of bands playing. There's a music industry conference, and then there's a festival just for regular hunters to come down and check out. So there's a conference part, and they have industry people come from all over Europe and all over the world, like we'll be going from Japan, obviously. And, artists can meet up with record label people, with live bookers, with publicists, all that kind of thing. And then, if everybody likes each other's smell and they all get on well with each other, then they can get
together. Okay, cool. So it's an opportunity for artists to just, show who they are and the future business, のね、多分ね。 So 3 Japanese acts are joining this year's Great Escape. Could you tell us a little bit about them?
Sure. Well, there's Buffalo Daughter.
Yes.
They are celebrating their 20th anniversary.
Which is amazing.
Which is really amazing. And the last time I saw them in the UK, it turned out to be their last show there, and that was 13 years ago. So it's going to be their first UK show in over a decade.
Okay,
so
that's exciting. Yeah.
And then we've got Taro and Jiro, who I know you guys had on your show recently.
Yes.
So they're a acoustic guitar rock duo. They play kind of grungy rock music with acoustic guitar, which somehow, even though there's just 2 of them, they drum up like a whole kind of band sound.
They do. They're absolutely amazing.
And then there's Mayu Wakisaka, who is kind of an acoustic-y, piano-y singer-songwriter. Quite similar to the kind of American singer-songwriters like, I don't know, somebody like Lisa Loeb or Lee Nash from 6 Months None the Richer, that kind of vibe. But of course she's Japanese, so she has a slightly different take on it, and she sings in pretty much perfect English, so it's...
So today we'd like to play a song from one of the artists performing at the Great Escape, Mayu Wakisaka, and it is called 24 Hours. Check it out.
24 hours I haven't slept, 23 reasons that you have to go, 22 excuses to make you stay, 21 years old. You're restless. $20 glasses we bought for a place, 19 left, 'cause you broke one, 18 text messages. I'm scared to read 17 goodbyes in my inbox. I hear the clock tick tock before we break up. Turn the alarm off. 16 letters you wrote to me, 15 said I love you, 14 times. How many times I've read dresses in the closet, 12 plans I had for a future, 11 came true, but 1. 10 boxes I hid on a shelf, 9 full memories, 1 filled with tears, 8 pictures I left for you to keep, 7 hours before you wake up, 6 hours before I leave. Hours I haven't slept, 23 reasons that you have to go.
24 Hours from Mayu Wakisaka. Oh, Mayu so.
That's the one with the couch.
That's the one with the couch.
Yeah.
And you know, she just has like a really soft voice. It's so soothing, right? Yeah, it's very nice. Very chilled out. Mayu Wakisaka's first full album, Halfway to You, will be released on the 16th of April. It is available in Singapore and South Korea as well, so check it out. So thank you very much, Mr. Daniel. You'll be back next week as well to tell us more about The Great Escape. So see you next week, right?
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
J-pop news.
The Hong Kong Asian Pop Music Festival will be held for the 4th year in a row. The festival promotes music culture with top recording artists from all over the region taking part in a song contest for the Supernova Award. The amazing newcomer, Taro and Jiro, will be representing Japan as a contestant for the award against other formidable Asian artists.
Hello， 大家好，我是全振东。
我 JR 啊。
我是 Hans 周东汉。Hello， 我是 Joann。
我是来自马来西亚的 Bell。
See you soon.
So that's it for this week's J-Pop news on Promic TV. I hope you enjoyed our show. We have a Facebook page with the latest info on J-Pop, so stay updated and also like us too. Each edition is being archived and we are building up a massive back catalog. So if you've missed an episode or want to watch it again, just go to our website or the YouTube channel. Domo arigato! Thank you very much for watching J-Pop News on Promic TV. I am Joann, and we will be back next week to bring you more special feature on The Great Escape with Daniel Robson and cool music from Japanese participants, so please check it out. Until then, be safe and have fun. Bye bye!
J-pop news on Promic TV. Promic TV. Promic TV.